So today we're going to do some London Overground, Gospel to Barking Riverside. We're going to do the intro for the line, and then we're going to run this service scenario here. I haven't played this one yet, so it'll be interesting. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's do the intro. So yeah, slowly I've been like adding more of the content as I go. It's just taking a little bit of time as I do them, you know. As I stream, after the stream I have them loading up. That way it doesn't slow the game down too much. And for stream quality it's not pulling too much data. Although I have a lot of pretty high-speed internet. It can always cause degradation when you're asking something to do too many things. Alright, so here's the line introduction.
Welcome to Gospel Oak Station, located in northwest London. First opened in 1860 in the London Borough of Camden, Gospel Oak Station serves as the western passenger terminus of the line. This station is operated exclusively by London Overground, which handles all passenger trains at the station. There's a missing route map over there. Fix that while you're here. There are more tasks to complete. Don't forget to apply the route maps, store the defibrillators, find the goblins, and replace the fire extinguishers. Wait here on the platform. Your train will arrive shortly.
It says something about goblins. They should let you clean this trash up. That's kind of nasty. Hey Frank. You said something about goblins, right? You're gonna want me to get on the train.
Follow the markers to board your train before departure. Sit down in any available seat in the indicated carriage.
Okay, a little commuter train. What's going on with these three? Strange.
When the station first opened, Gospel Oak was called Kentish Town and served the Hampstead Junction Railway. It was renamed to Gospel Oak in 1867 and a new station was constructed roughly a mile south, which adopted the Kentish Town name. After 1926, the station was not used for passenger stops as trains left the Barking Tunnel at Tufnell Park and would pass through, stopping at Kentish Town instead. However, in 1981, the passenger service from Barking was diverted from Kentish Town to Gospel Oak, with a terminal platform being built on the north side of the station. The North London line through Gospel Oak was first electrified in 1916 by the London and North Western Railway using the 4th rail 660-volt DC system. This was later upgraded to use 750-volt DC 3rd rail in the 1970s. This tube was removed in 1996 between Willesden and Camden in favour of using the 25 kilovolt AC overhead system. In 2010, between February until June, the line between Gospel Oak and Stratford was closed to allow for new signalling system to be installed. 30 platforms were extended to allow 4-car trains to operate on the line. Work continued until May of 2011 with a reduced number of services in operation during the week and no services running on Sundays. This train is a BR Class 710/2 Aventra electric multiple unit, first introduced in May 2019 to operate the Overground services on the London Overground network. Take on the challenge to operate demanding passenger services in northwest London. See all the sights of London's suburbs whilst managing a busy schedule. This is Train Sim World London Overground, Gospel Oak to Barking Riverside.
Okay, intro done. What's that little hand thing? That's weird. Alright. Class 710. I think we did that already. Let's go back to the home page and we're going to do the scenario here. Scenario is called Stock OC. It's about a half an hour. Well, we've been coming in under time for a lot of things lately, so we'll see how much it takes. Okay, a section of the line has been closed and the amount of congestion is growing. Stay vigilant, try to complete your service with no further delays. We're going to try to run this one with everything else. Oh, okay. Alright, so it's telling me we haven't done the training module. It was weird because it's not in that modules list. It did show us it as like the next thing to do. But I don't think we're not driving the 710, are we, in this scenario? Maybe, I don't know anymore. Alright, so we're gonna do a 710 scenario introduction, and then we're gonna do the scenario stock OC. So just hang out.
In this training module, you'll be learning how to drive the BR Class 710/2 Aventra electric multiple unit. During this brief introduction, you'll be taken through the critical driving controls and performing passenger operations. When you're ready, climb aboard.
Oh, I know why the 710 wasn't on our list, because we just downloaded this the other day after a stream. That makes
Take
sense.
a seat in the driver's position
let's
so
see,
that you
looks
can prepare
like
the train for service.
the safeties would be here. We're going to turn all those on when we run it, so just stay tuned for that. We're just doing the scenario now. Oh, it's a
For
different
this
cab.
introduction, you'll be completing a full loop of the circuit and performing passenger operations when you reach the next stop. Prepare the train for departure. To unlock the control desk, you'll need to insert and set the master key. The reverser is used to determine the direction of travel. To begin loading passengers, you will need to open the passenger doors.
Okay, this looks like a combination of a few different cabs that we've driven in before, so it's interesting. Just know that when we're done getting this all set,
It's
we
time to
are
depart.
going to
Close the passenger doors.
run this one. Okay.
Set the headlights, as this will let others around you know that this train is operational.
I did that already. Set that to forward.
This train
and
features a
add some
combined
power.
power and brake handle, so to get the train moving, move the handle into the power range.
Just a reminder, if you're new, you can check this out. We usually put the reruns, if we remember, up on YouTube. You can check out the YouTube for any past broadcasts. VODs here last for about 30 days or less now. And then if you want to get notifications when we go live, you can like, follow, subscribe, etc. Alright, 60 miles an hour is where they want us to get to. Once we hit 60, they'll ask us to coast, most likely. We're going to do a loop, and then we're going to do the scenario. We also have a Discord where we do post that we're going live. So 96. Here we go.
Coasting is a method used to efficiently maintain speed and reduce.
There's actually a coast feature.
Keeping
which
to
is
speed
different.
limits is important. If you begin overspeeding, apply a small amount of braking force by moving the power handle into the braking range.
Okay.
First entering service in May 2019, the BR Class 710/2s were built by Bombardier Transportation for use on the London Overground network. In 2012, Transport for London announced its plans to produce a new fleet of diesel multiple units, as the Class 172s in service at the time were unable to handle the passenger demand, resulting in overcrowding throughout the day. This plan was shelved in June 2013 when the government announced that the Gospel Oak to Barking line would be electrified, and Transport for London refocused its efforts on buying a fleet of new electric multiple units. In July 2015, Transport for London announced that it had placed a £260 million order for 45 four-car Bombardier Aventra EMUs with an option for 24 more. These units came in two variants: a dual voltage version designed for the Watford DC and Gospel Oak to Barking services, and an AC only version with longitudinal and transverse seating. The Class 710/2 has a top speed of 75 miles per hour or 121 kilometers per hour and a maximum carrying capacity of 678 passengers.
Alright, so we're coming into the station now. little ways to go. I'm just going to speed up a little bit. So maximum speed is 75 miles per hour here. 96 kilometers per hour is 60. Brakes seem very responsive. That was very good. Alright, and if you're watching live, we have an ad about to start. So just hang tight. The ads usually run every 15 minutes or so. But remember, if you subscribe, you don't have to watch the ads. Also, I have it set so once you do get some ads, you usually are ad free for about a half an hour. So okay, so we're starting to come into the station. This should trigger us here to slow down. Here we go.
You're now approaching the station, so prepare to slow down the train. Use the power handle to apply some braking force to bring the train to a gentle stop in the indicated position.
So I think we're in brake level 2, and we can see that this is actually doing a really good job of bringing the speed down.
Now that the train has stopped, you can open the passenger doors.
Okay.
Good work. That concludes all the basics of operating this train.
Alright, now let's get into this scenario. So scenario is called Stock OC. Nice, we got the platinum trophy for that one. Okay. And then at the end of the stream, what I like to do is I add a few more things to download. One of the weird things is that the game is telling me that I have to pay for some things that I already have, which isn't the case. So I have to figure that out as well. Because I do have a ton of content. Oop. That took me back to the training center. London Overground. Okay, here we go. Stock OC. A section of the line has been closed and the amount of congestion is growing. Stay vigilant. Try to complete your service with no further delays. We'll be using the Class 710 TFL. Tango Foxtrot Lima. For the plain sim folks. Flight sim. Okay, here we go. Stock OC. Good morning. There have been several accidents blocking lines up through the North London, which amass lots of traffic through parking. Navigate through parking traffic, finishing service, and we'll give you new orders. Okay. Let's make sure we have everything working. Normal. Let's go normal for TSPS. Let's go normal here. This may slow us down a little bit, but That'll give us more of a challenge as well. Let's see, do we have everything on here? Close, close, closed. Everything looks good there. Usually we'll do aux on. Sit in the seat. Put the master key in. Set the reversers to forward. Clear all of the alerts.
CPWS at AWS operational.
Thank you. Pantograph up. Let's set our lights today. The tail lights can stay on auto. Doors are on this side. I like to just go through like all these little tags here because you press them and you get all the different things. Okay, they've given us permission to proceed as normal. What was there was one other thing that I wanted that I have to hit. Oh, cab lights. Let's see, cab lights. Let's set the notice light board to high. Doors get locked. Oh, we have CCTV monitors. Interesting. Okay, let's move. These like to do about 40%. Start rolling. Green ahead. Beautiful. Max speed is 45, so I get to 40, we will coast. .1 miles to the next stop. Alright, hopefully we don't get slowed down too much with all the traffic they're talking about. Alright, remember we'll use DRA. We use DRA whenever we have a red signal when we stop. As a reminder to check the signal before we go. That way we don't end up shutting down the whole system. Okay, holding at 40. And we'll start getting the braking going. Alright, we could come in a little bit quicker. We don't have a time frame yet, but we'll see. That may shift. Alright, things look pretty good. Coming around the bend here. Okay, pulling in. Alright, so again, this is the London Overground. And this is the first time I'm actually running through these scenarios here. We only have 4 cars, so just have to make sure that our stop is legitimate. Alright, that should be good. Okay, clear. Doors open. Let's take a look outside. That's a good stop. I think it's reasonable. Take care closing doors. We usually say stand clear of the closing doors here. See, can we do these from here? No, we have to get out and do them. Oh. Sometimes I used to run out and grab those while I was doing these. Lock the doors. Signal's green ahead, so we didn't need the DRA. And we will move. Alright, next stop is only 8/10 of a mile away, so we'll be there pretty quickly. Again, have 40, then we have a 30, and then 45 again. So let's do 40 for now, then we'll come down to 30. Actually, let's do that. 38 would be good. We're getting ready to stop already. There's a 45 sign. I thought that, yeah, we have to be under 30 as we come into the platform here, because there's going to be a drop to 30, so we must have a track change. So if you look at the little scrolling bar on the top right, you notice we have a 30 and then we have a 45. That usually indicates that we may have like a track change or some type of junction that we're coming across. So I just want to be mindful of that. Yep, so it looks like we're going to head to the right here. Oh no, we didn't change. Okay. No, but we did have a change in speed, probably because of these junctions. Alright, we're going to start to stop the train. Okay, second stop. Let's take a look at what we have to do on this platform. I usually come back and do these later. Right, not too much on this side so far. Yep, there we got those. I guess there's something about some gremlins. I gotta figure that out. Alright. So they're gonna want us to close the doors now. Still green ahead, so I didn't throw in the DRA. We have some yellows coming up though, so that's something that's gonna be slowing us down. And we have 1.7 miles to go. Okay, 45 is our cap, so we'll keep it at 39.40. I like that they have some solar here. That's something that I wish that we invested more in where I live. It's a nice way to kind of keep things energized. Most of your train systems are in the sun all day anyway, so it'll be a nice way to kind of save costs. We also use a lot of third rail technology where I am, more so than overhead wires. So that would be another thing that could be powered by solar. I think we're doing pretty well here. Okay, so we have a 30 coming up. Should be slowing down as we're climbing a little bit here. It's 45 still. Okay, that down route is a 25. Luckily we didn't have that one. Also there's a train there, so that would have also created a little bit of a delay for us. We can actually see a lot of the traffic that they were talking about. We have had a good amount of trains moving around. They said there were some accidents that caused it. Okay, so we're coasting in at about 27. We're starting to hit a downhill gradient. So if our mile per hour goes up a tad, I'll start to brake. There we go. So I'm going to put just a touch of braking in now. And another touch. Okay, that's keeping us under 30. Yep, because we have 2 yellows ahead, so that's giving us that. I like the responsiveness of this train. It is responding a lot quicker and better than some of the other trains that we've worked with. Perfect. Now I'm going to use the DRA switch because we have a yellow ahead. Again, it's typically, from what I've heard or seen, it's typically used on reds. Alright, you're going to need a couple with an empty formation at Barking, so you have 32 formation at East Ham. Okay, to alleviate the traffic. Okay. Okay, so you got me doing some extra work here. Okay, we're going to stop as indicated. Alright, so I guess we don't have any passengers. This little indicator, this power indicator is actually pretty cool. I don't know if I didn't see anything to make the screen brighter. That would be nice. Alright, so it looks like we're going straight ahead. We should be covering 60 here in a second. I guess we're going to stop far enough ahead. Okay, so we're going to put this into emergency. We're going to set the lights to off. We're going to set this to shut down. I'm going to take out the key. I'm going to stand up and head to the other end. Wait, why are there still people in here? I think you people should have been gone. Usually, I don't think we're supposed to leave passengers on when we do maintenance moves like this. But whatever. Let me set these up so that they match. I think aux should still be on, but just in case.
TPWS and AWS operational.
Hopefully the signaler replies, because I sent them a request earlier and they never said anything. Okay, proceed at restricted speed, and let's get moving. So it looks like we have a 60, a 45, and then a 15, so. I'm just gonna move it very slowly. Get to about 10, we'll stop there. Okay, so technically, I think we need to have the coupler open. So let's press that now. Alright, this all looks pretty good. Alright, we're below 15. Gonna bump us back up to 45. So we're coupling to this other train to make a bigger set of trains to clear some of the congestion. So we're gonna end up with an 8-car consist. You know how difficult that will make things for us, but we'll find out in a second. So I did hit the couple button. So hopefully that opened up the couplers. Alright, let's see if we have to do anything extra here. Okay, good. Oh, now we gotta get back in and take the train to East Ham. Alright, let's sit down. Set this to emergency. Turn off these lights. Set this to shutdown. Take the key out. Stand up, and we're gonna head to our new end of the train. Okay, notice board, good, okay. Let's see, is there any work to do here at Barking before we go? Looks like we're okay. Alright, so this is now going to be the biggest train that we've worked with. As before, our train was much smaller. And let me just check something to see if this game is really crazy or not. Because technically in this new part, okay, good, we don't have any passengers. Yeah, we shouldn't have had any passengers in this new section because it wasn't open. Okay, key, let's do, I want to set this first. Day. Key goes in. Set this to forward.
TPWS and AWS operational.
Beautiful. Okay, 40%. Okay, I think we're good. Alright, speed out is 45. Did I blow through the red? No, yellow. Okay, good. Whew. Scared myself for a second because I didn't fully check the light, but we have it on the controller now, so you can just look at your controller and it tells you what color you're at. 30 is here, 25, let's hold it. Coasting, we're going slightly uphill, so we're going to lose some of that speed. And we're just going to stop at this next location, it looks like, which is nice. Okay, this should be triggering. Yep, we accept it, acknowledge it. That's letting us know that we have yellows ahead. Okay, still doing well here, 25. Okay, split. Okay, we're getting ready to stop. Alright, that should clear the sunflower. Okay, what do we got? 15 coming up, so let's slow down. Beautiful. That's 15. Still moving. And then we see that 5 right there. And that 5 is a killer. This train doesn't seem to give us a low speed mode, which would be helpful. This actually set up correctly. It recognizes that we have 8 cars attached. A low speed mode would be very helpful for setting this here. Is there maintenance? Okay, there's nothing really to switch to here. Okay. Because if there was like a maintenance mode, I would see if there was a 5. Well, I was trying to see if the messaging would work too. That doesn't seem like it's set up. Okay. Let's add a touch. Just need a little bit of power just to get this thing up the hill here. Now it's not showing a gradient on the tracker, but it definitely is a slight uphill. I actually see it. Well, it's a pretty good train. I like how responsive it is. It's like a lot of the London and England commuter trains. Where you have your combined brake and power throttle. So all we're really doing now is just kind of setting this into the yard here. They wanted us to move it just to clear the line. It's actually still pretty early in the morning on this scenario. It's about 9:23 in the morning, so that's pretty good. We did the run in decent time, I think. We're just trying to get ourselves here with a 5-mile-per-hour speed limit. Yeah, anything I press is just saying like driver mode. So Okay, almost done. Alright, looks like we're gonna have one more ad break here at the end. And then we'll wrap things up. 2, 1, there we go. Okay. Emergency. Off. Shut down. Key removed. Nice work. Let's see how you did. I think we did pretty well. And I like that we did it with the safeties on. I'll probably pick up a trophy or two for that. Oh, okay. So that was a little coupling thing there. We got the platinum trophy. It was a 30-minute scenario, and we finished it in 25 minutes and 4 seconds. Actually, yeah, they gave us extra points for using the safety systems. You see that? Objectives here, 1,374 points. Distance driven, 665. Use safety systems, 570. Correct cab setup. Again, they walked us through it, so they didn't give us trouble for that one. No speeding, no wipers in the rain. We didn't have any rain. On-time bonus, they didn't give us one of those. They didn't give us any times. Accuracy bonus, 796 points. Couplings, 500 points. Oh, they actually hit you for hard impact. They're treating this a lot more like train sim now, so that's something we got to be aware of. Junction changes, didn't have to do any. Left vehicle unsafely, didn't do that either. Okay. Alright, so that was Stock OC. I'm just going to head back to the main menu. Ooh, remember. That one probably is happening on Guy Fawkes Day, which is the 5th of September? Or the 6th of September? Or the 3rd of September? My wife says she's going to look it up. I forget. I think it's remember the 5th of November. 5th? The 5th. Yeah. Yeah, so it is remember the 5th of November. So that scenario is called Remember. One of them that's here, and we'll do that. We'll do as many of them as we can. I want to get through. I usually like to do all the scenarios. I'm a little disappointed. It seems like the scenarios from the last game completions didn't port over. So let's just take a look quickly at that. Remember. Yep, so this one is, it's the 5th of November and Bonfire Night festivities are commencing tonight. Expect heavy traffic and stay vigilant for any mischief. With that one, I'm assuming that we may see some fireworks, depending on the time frame. Alright, so we are done here for today. I want to thank everybody for stopping by. I guess we'll join another stream tonight. Unfortunately, there's a lot of non-English streamers for Train Sim World. So what we'll do is we'll join Spyflight. Alright everyone, thank you for hanging out. Hopefully Sunday we'll be back. Do a little bit more Train Sim. Stay safe and take it easy.